everybody, welcome to I Heart Cross Stitch. My name is Andrea and this is my third cross stitch video. First, I want to thank everybody for watching the videos that I have made, and I want to thank everybody that has subscribed and has liked and commented. That really means a lot to me that you've done that. I also want to apologize. In my first video, I was sitting in a very squeaky chair and it squeaked the whole video, and I watched that. I was just, so I won't be sitting in that chair ever again watching, making a video. Also, in my first video, I said that I would be happy when my Dimensions kit project was over, because then I'll be able to see the finish, but also, and then I kind of got sidetracked into talking about something else, but it's just that the floss that comes with the kit, excuse me, I'm not too crazy about it. It's not really the same kind of quality as the DMC floss, at least I don't feel that it is. It feels different in my hands, and so it really isn't my favorite thing to stitch with, but I have gotten my very first box of Thread Heaven, and I've been using this with the floss that came with the kit, and it has made a huge difference, so I'm very happy about that now. So I will get into showing you my WIPs, and I will begin with Paris Market. It's the Dimensions Gold Collections, and this is a reminder of what it looks like and what it will look like when I'm done. Back up a little bit. So I have this whole half done. I have all of this done, and right now I'm starting at the top and working my way down this side. So it's in a Q-snap right now, so you won't be able to see the whole thing. But here's where I am right now. I believe that the last time I recorded a video, I had just done up until here. So all of this is new. So I've been working on this building, stitching this building, and this building. It's very narrow, it's narrow. The buildings get narrower as you get further down the street. And then eventually over here will be this tree, and that's what this is. It's like there's this tree over here and all of the leaves. So I'm really, really, really loving stitching this. If you have never stitched a Dimensions Gold Collections kit, I would highly recommend it if you're interested in doing it, but you're intimidated or not confident enough to do it. I would just say that I have loved every moment stitching this. It has it's not been as hard as I thought it would be. It's actually quite easy. I stitch in columns, so I actually started, here, I'll show you. Excuse me. The middle of the design excuse me, was like right here, the middle. And so I, column by column, I cut the design into quarters. So there's 4 pages, and so from column to column I did this whole part first. So the bottom right corner. So starting from the middle, I just did columns down, and then when I was ready to do this part, I started in the middle again and worked my way up to the top. I did like a column up, and then I started doing the columns down again, and now I'm starting to do columns down, working my way over, and then I'll just go down. So when you break it up into little pieces, it makes it a lot easier, but of course people are free to, obviously you're free to do it however you want. If you want to start in the top right left hand corner and work your way around, or however you want to do it, just have fun doing it, because that's what this is all about, having fun doing it. having fun creating a beautiful piece of art. Okay, so that's Paris Market, and so my next WIP is the Heaven and Earth design. The Heaven and Earth design that I'm doing is Blue Butterfly, and you'll have to excuse my parking mess. I still haven't figured out how to tame it, but as far as I've gotten, the lighting in here is not really great today, so I'm hoping that you can see that. I think that my last video that I showed this, I don't know if I had done this part and this part, so I think that this part is definitely new, and I think that all of this is new as well. And I'm really loving this. There is absolutely no way I could do this without parking. I would go crazy and I would lose my interest in it, and I don't think that I would finish it, and I don't think that I would ever do another Heaven and Earth design if I didn't park, because there's just so, if I didn't do it, I would be starting and stopping my colors so many times. It would just be discouraging, and it would take the fun out of it, I think, for me, at least for me. So that's Blue Butterfly, and so I finally started Flowers in a Vase. This is a reminder of what it will look like when it's done. And I just started it maybe like a week ago, so I really don't have that much done, but I love this. I'm doing it in a hoop. I usually don't stitch using hoops. I have my Q-snap for Paris Market and a Q-snap for Blue Butterfly, but I really wanted to start this, but I would have had to go to Michael's to get another Q-snap if I wanted to wait for a Q-snap, because I don't have another one. But I didn't feel like waiting. I just wanted to start this. So the only thing I had available to me was this little hoop. So that's what I'm doing for now, and I have plans to go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow, but I'll share that in a minute. So I'm just using this little hoop for now, but this is what I have so far. And I cannot tell you how much I am loving stitching this. I mean, I truly, truly, truly love this design. I am loving this. I'm loving doing this more than my other two. I mean, I love Paris Market, I love Blue Butterfly, but this one has just captured me in a way that the other two haven't. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm starting in the middle, and right now I am, where am I? Oh, right here. I'm doing this tiny little piece, like right here. So, you know, what I'm stitching, it's not really all that recognizable right now, but you can kind of make out the flower petals, and then these are leaves. So, like I said, you may not be able to tell exactly what it is yet, but it's going to be fantastic. So that's that. Okay, so I finished the Marvin the Martians, and if you watched my 2 previous videos, then you remember that my son started this, and I finished it, and I actually finished it for real. So, here it is. Marvin the Martian, greetings Earthlings. So I can't say that this one was fun to stitch. I did it because he started it, and I didn't want it to be left undone. I don't like things like that are started and then are undone, and they just sit there undone. That drives me crazy. So I finished it, and what I was thinking about doing was I've seen people put cross-stitch projects on some kind of a cube, and I I haven't ever done that, but I think that I'd like to give it a try. I don't know if my fabric is big enough. I'd have to maybe watch a video on YouTube about how to do that. We'll see. We'll see. So that is it's not a final finished project, but it's a finish nonetheless. What else do I have? Okay, so that's it for my WIPs. I have a tiny little bit of a haul. Well, you know, I got the Thread Heaven, and I got some fabric from the Facebook group called Stash Unload. I got 2 pieces. This one is a 28 count linen, and it's white. It's like a white kind of color, and I love it. It's so pretty. It's very soft. It's 14 by 15, so it's not really big, but it's really pretty. It's really shiny. I really like that. And the lighting in here is terrible, so it looks blue, or it doesn't look white. It doesn't look like the color that I want it to look, or that it is, actually. So, but that's what I have there. And I feel like I'm talking really fast and rushing through this, which is not something that I'm intending to do, so I apologize for that. And then I have this other piece of fabric. It is also 28 count linen. It's 18 by 27, so I think that's called a fat quarter. But it's different. It's very interesting because this piece of fabric, it's linen. I can see it has this, you know, the slubs in the fibers there. But it feels different in my hands. It's really soft and smooth and shiny. And this linen isn't that way. So maybe, you know, maybe a different manufacturer made this, but it's more stiff, you know. So, and it has the see-through quality that the other one doesn't have. I still like it. I'm absolutely sure that I'll find something to stitch on this because, you know, I bought it for a reason. I didn't buy it just to sit here. I will stitch something on this. But I just thought that was interesting, how one was soft and the other one was kind of stiff. I'm not complaining, but I thought it was interesting. Okay, so in my previous video, I was really tired, and if you watch the whole video, then you'll know why. So there were a lot of instances in my previous video that I started talking about something, and then I just got like a brain fog, or, you know, just total not thinking right. And I called somebody Michelle, and her name is Jennifer, and I am so embarrassed about that. So I just wanted to, you know, sorry for my tangential thinking that I go and then I don't bring it back. So, but I was talking at the end of my previous video, I was talking about how I wanted to go to a local needle workshop that's like an hour away, and I meant to say in the video that if I get anything there, then I would show it on my next video, but I neglected to say that. So I did go, not the weekend, because the last time I made a video it was on a Friday, and I was planning to go the next day, but I was very sick. I became very ill the next day, and I was sick for like 3 weeks, which is why I haven't made a video in so long. But I was able to go recently. Actually, I tried to go. I looked up the website, and I also Googled their address, because I've never been to this place. It's an hour away, and they are located, well, it says that they're located in downtown St. Pete, but on Central Avenue. So I went to try and find them, and they weren't there. And so I called the business, and he said that they were going to be open for the next 30 minutes, and their new shop is on 22nd Avenue North. And I don't think that I wouldn't have made it there in time, and if I did, I would have like 5 minutes to shop. So I ended up just going home. So I drove an hour all the way into St. Pete, and I didn't actually get to do anything. So I will be going back to the actual shop sometime soon, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've never ever been to a Hobby Lobby, and I have plans to go tomorrow to a Hobby Lobby. I have a coupon that I'd like to use. I think it's like 40%. I don't know whether it's 40% off your total order or if it's 40% off of one item. Either way, I'm going to go and get something. I don't know what it's going to be, but I need to get something from Hobby Lobby, or at least I need to at least go, because I've never been, and everybody talks about them and all the awesome things that they get there, so I'm really looking forward to that. Also, in my my previous video, I talked about the Heaven and Earth Design freebie Ice Princess that came out, and how there was like a snow leopard, and I was like going on and on about this stuff, and I was totally mistaken. The freebie was a quick stitch, which is kind of like a cropped version of the original, and the original is the one that has, you know, more of a background to it, and it has the snow leopard and everything like that. So I just wanted to clarify. And I think that I have everything. I think I've talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Oh, don't forget, love what you stitch, stitch what you love. Thank you.